Hey everybody, welcome back. So in one of my last videos I made these hitch covers for my CJ-7 and I'd really kind of like to detail them a bit, and that's pretty brave coming from some guy who, like me, who is really bad at any kind of fine details. But I got some masking tape on it. I spent some time with a razor blade cutting the little grill pieces out. I have some gloss paint and primer 2X Ultra cover. The only reason I'm using this is because it's the only black paint I have that isn't textured or an undercoating. So now be aware that 3D prints are porous. So if you spray heavy, don't be shocked if it bleeds all over everywhere. So I'm just going to try and just dust it. See how well that works for me. All right, I think I'm going to call that good. I'm going to let that dry. We'll come back and we will unmask it and we'll see how well we did. Okay, so there we go. That turned out far better than I would have expected. Believe it or not, I do not have any orange filament and I do not have any orange paint. However, I have a Gatorade cap, which is pretty orange, and I have a gasket cutter set, and now I have one of those. You know what? If it works, was it a dumb idea? Now that it's painted and my tail lights are in, or my parking lights are in, not sure why that one's so shiny, I must have got super glue on it. I printed myself some headlights out of the Polymaker polycarbonate, and I'm going to glue those in next. So there they are. They're both done, and I have to admit they turned out stupid good. I'm really kind of surprised. I am honestly a person who is not very good at small detail. And just kind of a tip, using a razor blade to cut this tape out worked, but it was kind of awkward. When I went to do the second one, I remembered that my wife had some scalpels. I asked her if I could borrow one, and boy, did that make cutting around those corners much easier. You just have to remember not to dig the point in, otherwise you can't draw it. You have to use a very light touch, but it cut around the corners really good. I say I'm really impressed with that. Let's go out and see what they look like. I'm dying to see them. All right, there we go. I have to admit, I think they turned out really, really good. This is the front one. Let's go take a look at the back one. And yes, the Jeep is still covered up. As I'm making this video, it is September 25th at 3 p.m. and it's 107 degrees out. And the weather report is saying 110 on October 1st. Believe it or not. So, yeah, I think they look really, really good. And I guess they're done. I mean, that was pretty quick and easy, to be honest with you. There was never even a failure, or a beta part, or an alpha part. They were just done. That's pretty good for me. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this. I know I enjoyed making them, and I really like how they turned out. Having a 3D printer and design software is really great. I highly recommend it. It is a lot of fun, and you actually get what you want. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm going to go back in and out of this heat and hope it cools down soon.